Okay, I just want to talk to y'all about converting a JPEG or PNG to an SVG in Inkscape. For me, it's a really easy way to kind of get an image that is manipulatable and easy to use when you move it into Design Space versus using the JPEG import into Design Space, which sometimes has a lot more errors and it sometimes combines everything together so you can't separate them. I just think this is a lot easier way. And you can basically, any image that you have that you've scanned in or you found online, you can do this too. Like if you draw a picture, you can scan it in and do it. It has a lot of different applications that you can use it for. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to open up Inkscape. And what I like to do when it comes up is kind of attach it to one side so I can drag and drop. So I'm going to work with this little file here. I'm going to drag and drop it in. It's going to tell me this is a JPEG and how do I want to import it, and I'm just going to hit OK. I'll go ahead and open this up so we can see it. So when the image comes in, you see it's got this binding box on it. If you click off of it, it doesn't have that binding box on it anymore. But for what we're doing, we want it to be selected and have that binding box. So if you're having issues, that might be part of what it is. So next we're going to trace the bitmap, and we're going to go to Path and Trace Bitmap, and this little panel will open up. You're going to hit Live Preview, and you see it kind of comes in, but it's not very dark. It doesn't have all the words. That's because these are in different densities. So we're going to up the threshold until it comes in with all the details that we want to include. So I'm just going to keep going and see everything's coming in nice and pretty here. Well, if I keep going, you can see it's starting to get kind of grainy on the edges. And if you go even further, you can see it gets really just grainy. It's just a great big mess. If you go all the way to the top, of course, it turns black. So the thing is to find a happy medium between the being grainy and having all the details. So for this image, I'm going to be right here at 0.820. Hit OK. And then I'm going to go ahead and exit out of this. And so if I click and drag this over, you'll see that I have my JPEG and I have my SVG. So I'm going to go ahead and delete the JPEG because we don't need it anymore. And right now I have an SVG that's all combined together. And this will be the same as if you did it in the Design Space JPEG import and just deleted the background. It's just going to all be connected, and we don't want that. We want to be able to change maybe the letter size or change what color each specific word is. So we're going to break it apart, and then we're going to recombine everything. So we're going to make sure that it's selected. We're going to go to Path, and we're going to go to Break Apart. When it's broken apart, you can see that things that had holes in them have been filled in with dark. And so this is totally normal. When we recombine it, that'll go away. So you're going to select the whole word, and then you're going to go to Path and Combine. And so you can see that if I select not all of it and I go to Path and Combine, that this isn't all connected. So you need to be real careful to do that. You can hit Control-Z to kind of get it back. Reselect it. And this time, instead of going Object, or instead of going Path, Combine, we're just going to do the shortcut, which is Control-K. So Control-K. So we're going to go and we're going to select each word. We're going to hit Control-K for each word. And this can be kind of time consuming, but in the end I really like the result. I like that you can change everything. In a later video I'll show you one step further you can go to kind of make things your own. So this one I didn't select right, so I'm going to hit Control-Z. I'm going to redo that. Control-K. Yeah, so there's just a lot of stuff that you can do with this type of program. So let's go here. So to save time, I'm actually going to select all of this bottom here. Maybe. And I'm just going to delete it. So we have, let's delete that guy too. So we just have this little section. And so I'm going to hit File, Save As. I'm going to save this on my desktop just to make it easy. I'm going to do Father Wordplay. We'll just do a 2 in there. We'll hit Save. And so see, now I have this all saved. I can exit out of this program. I'm going to open up my design space. I'm going to upload an image. And then this time I'm going to do the vector graphic. I'm going to upload vector. Let me find that guy. And then I'm just going to hit save. Select it and hit insert images. So see, when it first comes in, it's not separated. You can't, can't do the things that you want to with it. So what you're going to do is you're actually going to ungroup it, because Inkscape groups everything together when it saves it. So you've ungrouped it, and now all of your words can be edited. You can make them different colors. Let's say I wanted this maybe a little bigger. So there's a lot that you can do. And that was really a really simple way to get a really clean result. I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and I'll talk to you later.